morning. I am Valerie Reeves, spiritual director here, and I gave blood this morning. Woohoo! All right. Blood mobile's on that side. If you want to just show up at the door, you can. They will take you. They will take your blood. Yay. It's a good thing. So, welcome to the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, where we are transforming lives, building dreams, and revealing love. Where all we ask is that you stay completely open to changing your life by changing your mind. Welcome home. Glad you're here. So, we are going to have the choir lead us in a wonderful song. If we all want to stand up and join the choir. I'll stand.
Good morning. I'm Deb Kearns, and hey now. I am so happy and grateful that we get to be sharing this moment in time together. So thank you for bringing your wonderful selves here. Here at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, we are an all-inclusive center of love. We recognize and celebrate each person as divinely unique. We view each individual as an expression of the one spirit in all. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the science of mind principles that support our core values. We are love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, and diversity. Thank you all for choosing to be here today. Welcome home. Give yourself a round of applause. And we'd also like to extend a special welcome to everyone who is joining us online. So we're so happy that you're here. Please say hello in the chat box and let us know where you're watching from and how you're doing today. We love to connect with you. If you are joining us for the very first time in person, we have a very, very special welcome to you. If you don't already have one, it's a welcome packet, and you can pick one up at our welcome table to the right as you exit our sanctuary doors. There is some information about our center and also our Books and More gift store, which will be open again right after service and during office hours throughout the week. So all of you might have got a program this morning, and these are all the ways that you can connect with our center. And you can take it home and keep it handy and connect with the office if you have any questions. We also have a texting service that you can join. We send out announcements, inspirational messages, and affirmations throughout the week. And trust me, those come at just the right and perfect time. That's been my experience anyway. There is also another way you could reach out to the office. If you have a question or prayer or request, you can respond back to that particular text number. There's no cost to sign up, so I encourage everyone to join. The number is up on the monitors and on the back side of your program. And now it's time for our announcements. Current events happening at our center can always be found at the concierge table, online through our social media platforms, and in the community calendar found on our website. These are all updated regularly, so please check in as we always are adding new and exciting opportunities to gather here at the center. So this is what you can find at the concierge table. It's the calendar, and on the back are the affirmations, which are very, very helpful. Today is our potluck birthday celebration. Yes, let's hear it. Thank you to everyone who brought a labeled dish to share. Thank you for your participation in our monthly potlucks. We all appreciate having a meal together. Also happening today at 1 p.m., the live stream blood bank is here with the blood mobile accepting donations in the east parking lot. This helps us to fulfill the growing need for blood donations in our community. If you can donate, consider doing so after service today if you haven't already done so. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So anybody with a September birthday, please stand.
September birthday people, stand up. Woo, a lot of them, huh? We're going to sing to you right now. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Oh, Lori, you got your steps in today, girl. Man. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Also happening today, right after potluck, we have the pleasure of hosting another Sonic Sound Experience fundraiser. Yes. This fundraiser helps our center, and it is with Eddie and Amethyst of the High Desert Healing 760. Can you guys wave? Woo, there they are right there. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this. This event takes place right here in the sanctuary at noon. This is a fundraiser for our center, and the participation fee is suggested at $25. All are welcome, and it's not too late to invite your friends. We have plenty of space. So after service, go ahead and text them and tell them to come on over. The doors will be open at 11:45 and begin at noon. Thank you for supporting our events and fundraisers here at the center. Also, we would like to ask for a few volunteers to assist with moving chairs before the event. Thank you for your help and service. As a reminder, our coffee talk hour with Reverend Valerie happens every Tuesday at 9:30. It's really such a powerful event. I love it so much. All are welcome to join for a check-in and group chat. We always have coffee, tea, and light refreshments to share. Movie night is happening this coming Friday, September 6th at 5 p.m. We will be showing a 1981 classic comedy in a musical by Mel Brooks titled History of the World, Part 1, okay? Grab a flyer and bring a friend. As always, all are welcome. Saturday, September 7th at 7:30 a.m., we have a garden party cleanup day with Frank and the crew. Pruning roses and working on the irrigation line is what's on the agenda. Please see Frank or Clay. Raise your hand, Frank or Clay. Thank you. If you have any questions, we truly, truly appreciate everyone who is able to show up and help on the first and third Saturdays of each month to maintain our beautiful building and grounds. We really appreciate everyone. Also happening Saturday, September 7th at 9 a.m. is our leadership team meeting with Reverend Valerie in the social hall. This is a place to share suggestions, comments, and discussions with things happening here at our center. Reverend Ann Isley will be here next Sunday, September 8th, after service for the second session of her workshop series titled The Path of Resiliency. All are welcome to join at 11:30 on Sunday, September 8th. Love offering accepted and always appreciated. Licensed practitioner Lori Smith, she was the one getting the extra steps around here, will be facilitating our next CSL accredited class titled Foundations of SOM, Science of Mind. This is a 10-week class beginning on Thursday, September 12th at 5 p.m. The registration fee is $45. This includes your workbook and class certificate upon completion of the course. You can find more information and sign up at the concierge table. Please contact Lori or the office if you have any questions. And taking classes here at the center is just a great, great way to really understand our philosophy, so we encourage you to do so. Saturday, September 14th at 11:30, join us for a very special fundraising workshop hosted by Brandi. Brandi, raise your hand. There she is. Yay! Integrated health coach Katrina Lotz. Come learn the art and science behind essential oil blending and how you can create your own custom blends to help support your physical, emotional, and spiritual growth. The participation fee is $10 cash at the door, but this includes the class, the info, the materials, the samples, the healthy refreshments, and everyone's welcome to join. It's really a great high vibrational class where you're going to meet friends, you're going to learn, and you're going to feel like a great community. Encourage you all to join us, please. Optional make and take workshop items from that particular workshop is $10 to $20. Please sign up at the concierge table as seating is limited, and also again, see Brandi if you have any questions. Our 21st semi-annual High Desert Healthy Spirit Metaphysical Fair is happening. Get ready, it's happening Saturday, September 28th from 10 to 4. If you would like to be a vendor, please contact with the office. Please connect with the office. Vendor spaces are filling up fast, and you want those spaces. Early bird pricing ends today. That's right, let me say that again. It ends today for that early bird pricing, September 1st. After today, the vendor fee will go up by $10. We have flyers in the garden room, and we are always looking for volunteers and helpers to spread the word in person and also on social media with all your friends. This event has no admission fee and is a lot of fun to do together as a community. This is the one and only metaphysical fair in the high desert, by the way, and it is one of our major fundraisers of the center. Thank you all for being super volunteers who will help put all of this together. We really appreciate you. As a reminder, our youth room is open every Sunday during service. Please sign your kiddos in age 3 and up. Let me start that over again. As a reminder, your youth room is open every Sunday during service. Please sign in your kiddos ages 3 and up by 9:50 with the youth director. Our office will be closed tomorrow, Monday, September 2nd, in observance of Labor Day. Our regular hours will resume on Tuesday. Can everybody take a breath with me? As you can see, we are a very active, high-energy group here. We always have a lot of exciting things happening here at our center, so please stay connected. And finally, the first Sunday of every month, we have a community member share a power talk. Today, it is my pleasure and honor to have you join me in welcoming a longtime member, friend, brother, and volunteer, Clay Bailar.
Hi, everyone. A little nervous here. I wanted to start out by saying I got 3 big fears. One is jumping in a pit of snakes, or jumping in the ocean with sharks, and this right here. But I want to overcome, because I got so much to share. Everything that I've learned from here, my business. But I want to kind of start it off. It was 10 years ago this month that I came to the center. Little backstory, I was a Teamster truck driver. Does everyone hear me okay? I was a Teamster truck driver for about 19 years, and in 2012, September 12th of 2012, I had a massive heart attack and triple bypass. I went into the hospital, they went to put in stents. They ended up losing me, brought me back and did the bypass. But about 6 months after that, I ended up having 2 blackouts and totaled 2 cars within 2 weeks, and kind of ended my career as a truck driver. Went into deep depression. I was kind of out of it. I ended up losing my house, my wife, my job, and moved out here with my parents in 2014. I was coming out here for about 6 months, kept seeing the building and kept drawing me to it, but it was the Healthy Spirit Festival, and that's one thing I always push because that's what got me here. But I came in, and just the love, the support, the feeling I had in here was amazing. But when I came back the next day, it was amazing because as soon as they did the Flames of Faith, I knew I was sold. This is my home, because I've always believed, you know, we're all one. We're all in this together, and who is it for me to choose somebody else's beliefs? But anyway, it was just been amazing. But I had just had enough Science of Mind training because I'd taken this classes and kind of got involved. But in December of 2014, December 15th actually, I kind of had some things go down, and it was really devastating, but made me realize that I was living, because for the longest time I thought I was just on borrowed time. I had ended up losing my dad to the same exact heart attack when he was 52. He had only lived for 7 days. But because I had that belief that I was just going to be like my dad, it was all carrying out. But on December 15th, I had one of those epiphanies. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to live. Now what? You know, and pretty much got down on my knees, and it's, I got it. This is what life's about. I don't want to play any longer. Take me or show me my purpose. And that truly, it opened up. Went into almost what I call a coma for 3 days. Didn't know what it was. My parents would come in and check on me. I was okay. But when I came out of it, I came back to the center that weekend, and I kept hearing craniosacral therapy and Frank Hester. Didn't know what it meant. Didn't have a clue. I'd never even had a massage at that point. But I pursued it, and by February of 2015, I went to my first class, and it was amazing. It was just mind-blowing to even think something like that was possible. But to find out, I had to do a year of massage therapy school, which was a challenge, especially because I was so involved in the center, doing the classes, being of service, which you'll find out later, that's a big part of my life. But everything changed, and it just kept growing and growing. I had so many opportunities came into my life, and I was creating my life from what I'm taught. It's that whole thing, change your thinking, change your life. And I ended up, Frank Hester ended up being my mentor. It's been an amazing, amazing journey. But I'm at the point now, I just opened up my own wellness center, and I owe that all. I owe all of that to Brandi, Pagano, and Ashley Rollins. They both did something that's never been done in Victorville. I'm the first massage therapist that has a holistic wellness center and not a massage parlor, which was big to me. But it's all from the teachings here. Pour yourself into these classes, but more than anything, pour yourself into service. That's what changed my life. I walked in here the biggest victim. It's like, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me. When you're in service, you lose that victimhood. It's so important. We need the help around here too, but in service in life, but so much. Just that is what's changed my life more than anything. We had a class that was Mary Morrissey's Prosperity Plus, and probably you were still here. And at the end of one of the classes, it said, if you put love and service at the center of your table, you can have anything. And it's the truth. I live in heaven every day. I say I have a front row seat to miracles every day with what I do. It's an amazing life. And it's all just pour yourself into this place. It's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Clay. Thank you so much. We are so blessed by you and so grateful and thankful, and yes, learning and growing here at the center. This is our family for sure. So let's join together now in reading the affirmation for today. I'll read it one time and you can join me. I am at peace with myself and the world around me. Here we go. I am at peace with myself and the world around me. One more time. I am at peace with myself and the world around me. So now I'll be reading Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises. The words will be on the monitor, and you may join me if you'd like. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, wealthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. And now Chris has a song for us today. And Brandi's joining me today, lighting the flames of faith. We perform the Flames of Faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call Spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, of the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle, acknowledging all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principle. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcome here. And as Brandi lights the healing candle, please put silently into the light names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. And so it is. So let's take this moment now, and I invite you to simply close your eyes as we move within, taking a deep, deep conscious breath in and giving thanks, just knowing that this one mind, this one heart, this very breath that is breathing us right now is the God, the life of God, our life, and this is our life now. All that we are and all that we think, believe, do, and be is Spirit moving in and through each one of us, ever present, all-knowing, infinite intelligence. And we have access to this when we move to our hearts, where we find joy, compassion, love, and peace. All is within us. We need simply to remember and move to that space of peace within. I am knowing this and giving great thanks for this knowing and being, and blessing everyone in this room, blessing family, friends, and volunteers who serve here at this center. This center could not be what it is today without your service. We are so honored to have you. Your board of trustees, the office staff, the bookstore, the junior church, the sound room, Chris and his music ministry, all who serve. We are so blessed in every way. Your practitioners are here to serve because we love you. And let us lift Reverend Valerie in her message today, knowing it is a gift. It's a gift that we give ourselves, for we are the gift. Knowing this and so much more, I simply release my word, knowing it is heard. It is love in action. It is God in action. And together we say, and so it is. And now, Reverend Valerie.
Thank you. Good morning, good morning. Wow. Woo, best day ever, yes? Yes. First and foremost, I want to point out these beautiful flowers. Joyce Lindsay sneaks in here during the week, right before the first of every month, and she makes sure that we have new, beautiful flowers. So let's give her a hand. Also, Clay did a very fabulous job. That was great, touching her eyes. All right, so today is all about peace and taking all the pieces that we may fragment. It's really interesting because it's deep in our soul that when something happens in our lives that we fragment. It's in our songs, I fall to pieces. I left my heart in San Francisco. It's out there. And so pulling all of our pieces back together and being whole, perfect, and complete, and reminding ourselves that regardless of everything that's happened in life, that we're still okay, that life is good, regardless of what's happening, and getting ourselves in that space of, I am here for a reason. Clay said it very eloquently. I am here for a reason. Show me. And most of the time, we get so caught up in our monkey mind chatter that we're not paying attention to the signs that are right there. So allow those signs to bubble up and be peace. So I have some quotes here, and Nick is going to help me with this. You and I know that no matter how confused we are, if we will get by ourselves long enough and think peace, we shall become peaceful. Peace is the divine reality at the heart of good. It's like that sediment that just needs to settle down because we get, busy, doing, going, where if we get a chance to just settle down, then we can see clearly. Once we settle everything down, breathing in the fullness of life, knowing that all is well, and telling ourselves the correct things. Now, some of you come into this teaching and it's like, well, what is that big symbol? What is the science of mind symbol? It is up here. It is up here. It is in here. We have spirit, soul, body. I'm reminding that because I just finished the Essential Earnest class, and a lot of people yelled the wrong word for the middle. So spirit, soul, body. If we looked at it differently, we would say seed, soil, plant. Now, I am a farmer's daughter, and so I knew that if my dad was planting corn and he had that seed and he planted it in the ground, that is what's going to grow. That's the plant. It's the same thing with us. Whatever seeds, that spiritual magnificence is flowing, the things that we focus on, and we put it in the fertile soil of our mind, that's what's going to grow in our life. Now, if I take a handful of seeds, and it would happen with my dad once in a while, there'd be a corn stalk right in the middle of the wheat field, because the seed wasn't pure. So the more pure we get the seed of what it is that we're wanting, what do you want to grow in your life? Love, prosperity, goodness? Yes, right? We want that. Health, harmony, prosperity, all of it. Let's take all of that goodness and plant those seed thoughts and know that we are capable and it's possible. It's possible to take a plain yellow pumpkin seed and plant it and grow a pumpkin, right? Sorry, that's from my Cinderella reference today. So making sure that we're planting the seeds that are right and perfect for us, which is peace, harmony, love, regardless of everything that we see out there. We are, with every thought, creating a ripple in the universe. Our thoughts are ripples. Thoughts are things that is one of the most important things that we teach here. Our thoughts are things. They go out there and do things in the world. And if we're attached to anger, frustration, disharmony, we're going to just create more of that. I don't want that. So the more we can be at peace and make sure that we are influencing the people around us, because you're all influencers, influencing the people around you with that peace, love, and harmony. And the minute somebody steps into that anger bucket, it's like, okay, step away from that. Let's settle it down. And the more we can be at that peace space, even if somebody wants to be combative or angry, it's like, let's go to that peace space and see just peace and love. I'm going to go to the next quote here. When you become confused, that never happens here, right? When you become confused, stop and listen to your inner calm. Turn from the confusion to that deep something within. Say, I am surrounded by peace. I am immersed in peace. There is nothing but peace. There's nothing but peace. It's all there. Of course, tell yourself that when you're late for a flight and you're running through the airport trying to get there. And then my son calls and I'm talking, I gotta catch my plane. Just know that I catch my plane as I see it backing out away from the window. I'm like, I missed that plane. And I'm just like, oh, now what am I gonna do? I'm all in this stressful space. And my little enlightened child said, breathing in, I calm my body. Exhale, I smile. You know, because no matter what's going on, things are always working out. It may not work out the way we were thinking or we were hoping or we were planning. If we just know that everything is working out for the highest and best for me always, and I just hang and hold on to that, then I know that something wonderful is unfolding. And even if the plane, I missed it, something even more amazing is going to happen on the next plane, the next trip, the next experience. Knowing that we're always in the right place at the right time. Always. Now, I had a little time with Clay this morning, and he reminded me of Les Brown. If you don't know of Les Brown, go on YouTube and look up Les Brown, Miss Mamie Brown's baby boy. He was a great motivational speaker, because I know there's a band that was called Les Brown too, but Les Brown, and we went to a conference where Les Brown was speaking, and he talks about his life. Him and his twin brother were adopted to Miss Mamie Brown. She adopted 2 little orphan twin boys when they were just 6 months old. And she raised them. And he went through a lot of trials and tribulations and didn't think that there was really much going on for him. You know, he's just living in this hard space, not a lot of money, not a lot of food. But one teacher, and I know school is starting now, one teacher gave him hope. He was actually put back from the 1st grade to kindergarten, had to repeat his classes. And as he was labeled educably slow, basically. And so he was held back. And he was in the 5th grade, he was waiting for a friend after school, and the teacher in there said, I need you to go up the board and write this. And he's like, oh, I can't. And he said, the teacher said, why? And he said, well, because I'm labeled. I'm slow. I can't. And he's like, don't let somebody else's opinion of you become your reality. You are more than that. Go up to the board and write what I'm about to tell you. So he went up to the board and he did that. That teacher became his mentor. And he realized, you know what? I could be more than just what society is telling me, because I'm living here, because I'm in poverty, because of this, because of that. And he saw a bigger vision of himself. And he loved to listen to the radio, and he thought, oh, if I could just be a disc jockey, how great would that be? Right? So he started practicing. And then he thought, you know what, I'll go down to the local radio station, and I will apply for a job. Well, he goes in, the first day, and he said, hey, do you have any jobs here? And they said, do you have any experience? And, no, but I can't get experience if I don't, have an opportunity. No, we don't have anything here. So he left. He didn't take it personal. He just knew, you know what, they didn't have any jobs there right now. So showed up the next day, pretended like he had never seen them. Hey, do y'all have any jobs here? And the owner said, didn't I just see you yesterday? He's like, well, I thought, somebody might have got sick or something, maybe you need somebody today. And he's like, no, get out of here. So he left. He showed up the 3rd day, pretended like he had never been there before. Hey, do y'all have any jobs here? Didn't I just see you the day before and the day before? He's like, yes, but I didn't know. Maybe somebody died. I don't know. I'm just going to show up. So he went in, and the boss said, go get me some food. So he became the errand boy. Anything that they wanted, he would just go and get. He said he started driving some of the big stars, he would go pick them up at the airport, drive them to the radio station. He didn't have a driver's license, but he's driving like he does. I know what I'm doing. You know, sometimes you just got to act as if. And so he would watch the disc jockeys as they segue the records, and he memorized everything that they were doing. He was ready, on the spot, just to do whatever it took to get in that door. Well, one night, he's there at the radio station, and there's a DJ by the name of Rock who's drinking, and he's drinking, and he's being the disc jockey, and finally the owner called and he said, "Hey, is there any other disc jockeys? Could you give somebody a call and bring them in? Because Rock's not going to be able to finish his program. He is too drunk." And he said, "Okay, yeah, I'll call a disc jockey." He gets on the phone and he calls his mom and his girlfriend Cassandra, and he said, "Turn up the radio, got on the front porch, I'm about to come on the air." So he calls the owner and he said, "There's nobody available." And so the owner said, "Well, do you know how to segue the records?" "Oh, yeah, I do." And he said, "Okay, get in there. Don't say anything. Just get in there and segue the records." Well, opportunity meets right there. He's ready. He's prepared. He had been preparing for this. He gets on the radio, and instead of just segueing the records, he says, "Look out, everyone. It's me, LB Triple P. You're playing Power Papa. There's none before me or none after me. I am the one and only, the bona fide, certified, duly qualified to bring you satisfaction. I am your love machine." Yeah. So when opportunity is there, jump on it. We take it. We get in that space. I am always ready for an opportunity rather than, I'll wait for an opportunity and then I'll get prepared. Be prepared for every opportunity. And then step into that picture. He was hungry. He was just watching that guy. Drink, Rock, drink. Go ahead. I'll take over, like a hungry tiger. So getting in that space and knowing that an opportunity is opening up for you regardless of everything that's going on. I'm striving to make sure that we always keep some certified classes. So I know Lori's getting ready to teach foundations. We just ended Essential Ernest Holmes class. And one of the questions in the class was, do you consider yourself a mystic? Well, a mystic is someone who is enlightened, who's always in that loving space, channeling spirit, allowing spirit to flow through without judgment. And that was a really great thing to contemplate, because I thought, well, if I could believe I'm a mystic and everyone I run into is a mystic, how would I treat them? How would I treat myself? If I could treat everyone like they are a divine, amazing mystic, and you all are, so why not just be treating people that way? Then we walk through the world in peace, in love, in harmony, in grace, and we treat ourselves with love. We take care of ourselves. Like my lovely app that showed up last night and said, "Did you have a hard day?" I'm reading it with my own inflection. "Did you have a hard day? Because you didn't exercise today, so you might want to exercise before you go to bed." And I'm like, okay, thank you, app, for reminding me. Because we have things that will do that. We are so gifted in this world right now, and so blessed to have so many opportunities to remind us of the divinity that we are. We can have affirmations that pop up. We can have reminders. Did you write and journal today? I get that one too. Not yet, I'm gonna. Did you say your gratitude list today? Not yet, but I'm going to. So reminding ourselves to be in that space of gratitude. Have you ever given a gift to somebody and they weren't grateful? They didn't say anything, no thank you or anything? I had a little niece, I gave her this beautiful doll. I didn't want that doll, I wanted a different doll. Well, did I want to give her another present? No. But the ones that would be so happy and grateful regardless, gave you a half a tube of lipstick. "Oh, this is the best present ever. It's the right and perfect color." I've had people just get so excited about, "I'm just going to give you this." It's like, I love it. And the universe wants to give us more when we're in that space of gratitude. So being in that space of gratitude for our life, for our health, and for the people in it. Loving ourselves to the next level. And I have another quote here. "Peace comes from a sense of union with the whole. Confusion comes from a sense of separation." You know, spirit never separates from us. It's always there. But sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm all alone. We're never alone. That spirit energy thing, the cosmic universe, is flowing through every cell in our bodies. So we're never alone. We just maybe stepped away from it. So we get a chance to put those thoughts down and move to another thought. And reminding ourselves that thoughts are things. I was trying to explain this to my granddaughters, 5 and 7, when they're all mad. And it's okay to have your feelings. And the thought came before the feeling. So if I'm feeling this, then evidently I had a thought that wasn't serving me. What if I had a different thought? What if I thought, oh, she took my toy because she wanted me to play with something else? Or this happened because something else is happening. Change your thinking. If I'm getting upset about this, why don't I put that down? Put it down. Ask yourself, what thought serves me? What would serve me better? And if I'm getting very emotional about something, what was the thought that preceded this? I'm all alone. I'm not good enough. Put that thought down if it doesn't serve you. Because there's 4 beautiful questions to ask. Is it true, this thought that I'm having? Yes, nobody likes me. Is it really true? I can't know. How does that thought make you feel? Sad. Who would you be without that thought? And this comes from a wonderful book called Who Would You Be Without Your Story? Who would you be without that story? So if we put that story down, we create a new story and say, life is good, I'm abundant, the past is the past, I let it go, and I move forward with ease, with grace, with excitement, and I allow spirit to guide me. What is mine to do? What is my highest and best good? And then go into that space and keep getting ready for it. Better to be ready for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be ready. So we're ready for every opportunity by using our mind and thinking thoughts that serve us. So let's take all of this beautiful energy and go inside our heart of hearts, because I want to bless you as the mystics that you are, as we just breathe in the fullness of life, letting go of anything before this moment, knowing that that is in the past and we get to move forward because the road is going forward, that the red carpet of life has rolled out for us, that we know that beautiful, loving mystics, beautiful, loving people are in our experience. They're everywhere we look, including the mirror. That we make peace with the mirror. We allow ourselves to love the divinity of who we are because we are a gift. We are the present. And we're in the present. Knowing that on this red carpet of life, the spotlight continues to follow. Knowing that you are welcomed everywhere that you go. That there is prosperity, goodness, and love everywhere you go. That you just say yes, yes, yes to the divinity of life. Yes to the goodness, yes to the unfoldment. And in great, great gratitude, I just release my word knowing that everyone in this space is highly blessed, that something wonderful is unfolding, and we just allow it to unfold. And so it is. So it is. Yay, thank you. All right, thank you. And now the choir's going to come up. Chris is going to put the music on. Thank you. And reminding everyone the Bloodmobile is out there. All right, let's give it up for the choir that made their way up here.
Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up
goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can't stand the pace. World keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. The best part of danger staring you in the face. Oh,
Remember, listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my. Hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. You gotta be mad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Hey, hey. All I know, love will save the day. Hey, hey. All I know, love will save the day.
Nice job, beautiful. All right, now our ushers will be coming forward, knowing that it is our giving time, supporting this center with ease, with grace, with love, knowing that as we give, we absolutely do receive. So let's say our giving affirmation together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of the spiritual center, knowing it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
So it is. All is well, and I am grateful. All is well, and now it's time to let it go. All is well, and I am grateful. Life is good, and so it is. All is well, and I am grateful. All is well, and now it's time to let it go. All is well, and I am grateful. Life is good, and so it is. All is well, and I am grateful. All is well, and now it's time to let it go. All is well, and I am grateful. Life is good, and so it is. Life is good, and so it is. Life is good, and so it is. Life is good, and so it is.
Beautiful. Life is good, and so it is. And knowing that as we give, we are in that miracle readiness, knowing that goodness is flowing with ease, with grace, with love, with joy in all aspects of our lives, in health, in money, in love, in goodness, and in harmony and peace. And so it is. Thank you. Yay, yeah. Let's give it up for everyone being here. For the goodness of our volunteers. I do want to point out this beautiful sign that is here on the piano. We are doing something different because practitioners are always available after service. However, sometimes they get busy, and so what we've decided is the practitioner on duty will do a prayer circle. The practitioners are trained in prayer work. Now, we're all practitioners of the science of mind. However, our licensed practitioners, their prayers do absolutely get results. And so after we do hugs and handshakes, if you want to join up here, practitioner Lori Smith today, she is going to do a wonderful prayer circle to remind ourselves of the divinity of who we are and any goodness and anything that you have going on. And you can always schedule an appointment with a practitioner. But having them do a prayer circle after service is going to be wonderful. So if you have anything going on, maybe you can't see the divinity in yourself, they will just keep it super simple and beautiful. And so it is. So what we do here, and then there's potluck, and then there's also the blood mobile. So let's give generously, give our blood. It's all good. The kids are coming forward. So what we do, kids will come in, we're going to make a big circle and sing our closing song. So let's join in circle.
Don't forget Eddie and Amethyst.
Oh, Eddie and Amethyst, yes. There's a lot going on today. So Eddie and Amethyst will be here at noon for a healing circle, which is beautiful meditative music, sonic sound, more than I can even describe. It's amazing. So if you have anything going on, you can come be with it. Come